Guys, everybody and their dog is not out to keep you broke. Everybody wants to think they don't want you to know this. They don't want you to get rich. They don't want you to do this. Dude, nobody gives a shit whether you get rich or not. Nobody gives a rat's ass about you. That's the truth. So guess what? You gotta care. You gotta give a rat's ass. You do want to get rich. You do want to get paid. How do you do it? OBL is going to tell you. You build relationships, folks. You go meet more people than you're meeting currently, and you'll have more opportunities than you currently have. Does that make sense, Marisol? Can I get an amen-dement? Am I bullshitting, Clementi? That's all you do, folks. So guess what? You get off this call and you don't go out there and you don't introduce yourself to one more person. Well, then you wasted your money. Now you can say, no, Brad, there was plenty of times you were talking and I laughed my ass off. That's worth the money. Okay, good. I'm not telling you there's no other value here, but I'm telling you if you don't implement what you're learning, you're going to leave a lot of the ROI on the table. I personally don't come in here for an hour or two every Tuesday so I can get your $67. Because if you do the math, what is the math? It's stupid. Whatever it is, I'm not doing it for the money, folks. You know why I'm doing it? Because I know for a fact, if I can help you guys get better, the world gets better. So how do I help myself? How do I help my own world? By helping the world. So when someone says, dude, how do you sell more? You do more. There's no rocket science. Do more than you're doing currently. Do the same things, by the way, just more of them. And then once you do everything you can, you are literally out of time. Then you get better. You do more, then you get better. And then guess what? You're making more money because you're better than you were. You don't have to talk to as many people. You don't have to spend as much time. You're better now. So you do more, you get better, and then you scale. And once you get to the scale part, okay, that's simply being smart, leveraging other people. Leverage other people, folks. You are not by yourself on this earth. Take some of the money that you've earned doing the job yourself, give somebody else less money to do it for you. And now you're starting to scale. Now, if by doing it yourself, you make $100, let's just say. You make $100 by doing it yourself. I want to leverage Marisol. I say, Marisol, every time you do this, I will give you $90. And she says, okay, now I've got my time and her time. The day goes by, let's say I can sell 10 all by myself, but that's it because I'm out of time. So I sell 10, I make $1,000. I'm scaling now. I bring Marisol in. I give her most of the money. I only get $10, but she does. Let's say she's not as good as me yet. She's only doing 5 a day. Well, now I just made $1,050. But guess what Marisol made? She made 90 times 5. She made $450. Did I help Marisol? I just helped the world. And I made $50 more. Well, what if I can have 1,000 Marisols? I'm making $50,000 a month. Do you think I care about the $1,000 I make myself now? I've got $50,000 coming if I don't do anything. That's how you scale. If you guys are in business for yourselves or you're working for somebody else, you can be an intrapreneur just like you can be an entrepreneur. You leverage other people to scale. If you guys want the formula, do more, get better, and then scale. Do more than you're doing right now. Meet more people. Ask more people to buy. Solve more objections. Do more rebuttals. Exercise more. Do more. It's not rocket science. Then second, get better at what you're doing. That's what we're doing right now. Read books, try it, practice. You know how you get better at anything? Good content, repetition, practice, and accountability. Get better. Now when you get better, and you do as much as you can, and you're as good as you can get, which is long ways from here, but let's pretend you actually did those two things consistently. Now all of a sudden, you're looking back, you're going, dude, that closer school was the best shit I ever heard, dude. I tripled my income. I quadrupled my income. Why? Because that's what will happen if you just do what I'm telling you to do. And then boom, the last one, the nuclear, is you scale. There's people right now that have 1,000 salespeople all over the United States knocking on doors, selling their goods and services. And guess what? The only thing they're doing, as opposed to the salesman knocking on the door, is they're scaling and the salesperson is working. So if you guys are sitting there right now thinking, dude, I'm a salesperson, I'm working. Good, that's where you start. Everyone starts there. So did I. You want the formula to get away from that? You want the formula to grow and develop and grow outside of that? Or do you just want to be a salesperson for your company your whole life? And by the way, there might be people thinking, damn, dude, don't tell my people to scale. They'll quit. No, they won't. If you're treating your employees right, they will not quit. They will become intrapreneurs and they will build your business as big as you allow them to build it. As soon as you start getting greedy and worried about what Marisol's getting, that's where you lose business. That's where you lose employees. That's where you lose help. Because you're a greedy ass. Don't be a greedy ass. Let Marisol earn the money. You get a piece, you do more, get as busy as you can get, You get better at doing it where now you're as good as you can get, and then you scale. And once you scale, folks, intrapreneur or entrepreneur, once you scale, dude, the ROI on this class, the ROI on knowing how to sell, close, and persuade, the ROI on mastering those steps so you can bounce from one to the other anytime you want to, is massive. You literally will say Closer School is absolutely the best investment you've ever made in your entire life. Or following me on social media, which is absolutely free.